Welcome, dear viewers, to a profound tale that unveils the transformative journey of a once mighty king. This story teaches us a powerful lesson about the impermanence of worldly pleasures and the pursuit of a deeper, everlasting connection. Join us as we explore how a sovereign ruler faced the stark reality of life and embarked on a path that led him to a newfound purpose. This narrative is a reminder that, regardless of our status or wealth, the quest for true fulfillment often takes unexpected turns. Without wasting time, let's start.
Coming to terms with the reality of life. It is reported that there was once a king who, at a certain moment during his rule, came to the realization that, no matter how rich he was, his pleasures were of the fleeting kind, and his end was going to be death. These thoughts lingered in his mind, until one day he secretly left his castle and made his way towards the seaside. There he spent his days earning his keep by working with bricks, and his nights worshiping Allah. Although he had traveled far away from his homeland, he could not remain unrecognized for long, and soon news of his story reached the king of the land that he was in. That king summoned him, but he refused to go, and when he was summoned for a second time, he made it clear that he didn't want to meet the king. The king of the land was too curious about the former king's story to let the matter rest there, and so he went to him in person. But when the former king saw him approaching, he began to run away. The king of the land chased him as he called out, "O slave of Allah, fear not." But the former king continued to flee from him. This continued until the king of the land was able to convince him that he just wanted to talk to him for a few moments. When the two were face to face, the king of the land asked the former king, "What made you come to this land?" He said, "I found that my heart desired separation from the children of Adam." The king of the land asked, "How can you bear living a life of loneliness?" He said, "Whoever finds comfort with Allah finds unwholesome the company of anyone else." The king of the land asked, "And why did you leave your realm?" He answered, "I thought about my outcome, my final destination on this earth, and I realized that my end here was near at hand. And so I decided to turn away from that which is temporary and to instead turn towards that which will abide forever. Turning to my Lord, I then fled from my sins." The king of the land said, "You do not have more reason to fear Allah than I do." The king of that land then abdicated his throne, after which he followed his new companion on the path of simplicity, repentance, and worship.
As we conclude this captivating story, let's reflect on its timeless lesson. The tale of the king who renounced his throne and riches reminds us that true contentment lies not in fleeting pleasures, but in a sincere connection with the eternal. It encourages us to contemplate the transient nature of this world and to prioritize the pursuit of a meaningful and lasting purpose. May we find inspiration in the king's journey, recognizing that, like him, we too can choose a path of simplicity, repentance, and a profound connection with the divine. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey. May it resonate in our hearts and guide us towards a more purposeful existence.